Ah yes, there you are. The greatest hero of all time, humanity's hope, the pillar of justice. Ladies and gentlemen, your hero! Helpless, tied down, and too weak to do anything. Oh, goodness. I just told a couple of low-level villains to rough you up a bit, but I didn't think a bunch of those monkeys would actually do a good job. Well, I guess when they've had it out for you for years, and I just so happened to give them just the right strategy and tools to catch you off guard, even monkeys can write a Shakespeare play. Ooh, a saucy remark. Now that's the hero I know. This is so much fun! Okay, alright. So, here you are at last. All held down and tied up like a present for me to enjoy. For years villains have wanted you gone, and yet, somehow, I got you first. Oh, and I mustn't forget. I need to inform everyone that you're here. Alright, so... let me just grab my camera. Oh, don't worry. Plenty of people will see this. I can tap into every single news station that's currently on air. And let's go for some kids programs too, why not? Give me a moment. There we are. So, hero, how are you on this gloomy night? Good? Bad? Aw, come on. Don't give your die-hard supporters the silent treatment. Say hi to them. Where's your messages of hope and one-liners? Well, won't you tell them how good I've been to you? Ah, don't glare at me like that. You aren't dead yet, are you? So, I've been plenty good to you. Well, this is just sad and pathetic. So, citizens, sorry your hero has been captured. I know that they served as a symbol of something, I don't know, I can't be bothered to remember. But, you know, c'est la vie, salut et bonsoir. Hey, come on. You didn't put up much of a struggle during the broadcast. You really are no fun. Oh, so now you want to be sassy again. I never will understand you. Well, whatever. You and I have a lot to talk about. Let me just grab a chair. Oh, by the way, do you like the place? Ah, don't be so harsh. I worked so hard to have this place be rid of its owners. Do you like the balloons I set up, by the way? They spell out, Welcome Hero. Here, how about a party hat? There we are. Now, where to start? From the very beginning? I remember my first work robbing the city bank. I needed funds for my future project, of course. Using convoluted methods and seen before by local reinforcements, stealing the money was actually quite easy. But for them to track it back was completely impossible. Now, while that would have been fun all on its own, it wasn't quite as fun as when I set fire to a local apartment building downtown. I was just in the mood for a campfire, so, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Someone died in that fire. Huh. Question. Hero. If you look at my face carefully and examine each and every single nook and cranny, does it look like I care? You forget that I'm not like you, who puts importance in the lives of others. Being a hero must be such a hassle, no? Having not only your own life to think about, but also the lives of the people in this city? Jeez. But, you can't save them all. It was so fun to see you decide which you'd pick on the trolley problem incident. A group of people all tied down on the right rail, or a small little girl on the left one. Your decision sure did crush a lot of families. Not only of the people you didn't save, but also everywhere. Their perfect hero wasn't so perfect after all. And I'm sure that decision haunts you still. Either way, I couldn't care less. You're here, and that is all that matters. Whilst it was fun toying with you with difficult moral dilemmas or just setting a building alight, you started to get in my way. People have become more aware, more vigilant. Places became more secure, and the police, for once, were actually being efficient. Imagine. And I know you are the only person who has the brains to teach the measly people of this city how to guard themselves. And I can't have that. So, while you had your months of peace, it was all leading up to this. You were a bit elusive, I'll give you that. But I figured the right way to catch you once and for all. To set the same trap that haunts you up until this day. The trolley problem. One elderly lady on the right rail, a group of children on the other. Oh, to see the panic in your face rush in as you realized how fatal the decision you made last time was. Oh, and how your face twisted once you realized you'd have to make the same decision all over again. Oh, it was amazing. Either way, none of them were really in danger. I was just out for you. I had the villains jump you where you stood and knock you out. And now you're here. You and I are like a dance and a song. But mostly, you move to my beat. You dance on my palm and move just the way that I want you to. You're very fun to play with, hero. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Actually, now that you're here, I ended up realizing something. That if you were captured or killed by any other villain that was out for blood, the city would be so drab and boring. Just wouldn't have the spice that makes it all the better to explode buildings and burn them down, you know? The local law enforcement isn't witty enough to catch on as quick as I want them to. They're not as capable as you are. You just make everything I do worthwhile. So thank you. Not that I care for you, of course. Oh, no. I just want a fun toy to play with. Ultimately, I initially sought out to just do whatever I wanted to the city with you on my tail. But things change. When you got in my way, my ultimate goal became you. And now that you're here, the rest of the city could mourn for all I care. All that matters is that you and I are together. Now that the first set of games are over, it's time for round 2. And I promise, hero, it's gonna be so much fun.